Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of My Adventures with Superman. Last episode took the season in a wholly different direction than I expected it to, diving us into the multiverse and giving us so many juicy anime, video game, and DC Easter eggs throughout the whole run of it, while also kind of, in a weird way, accentuating the story that we've been seeing unfold up until this point. And really straight out telling us in this multiverse that even here we are in a path that is unknown to us, a trajectory we have not seen before, and very much so we haven't up until this point. At least I haven't. I've been enjoying the ride. I've been loving what they've been doing with this. It's been hitting and firing all cylinders the whole way through, and I can't wait to get in this episode and see where this goes, because some people who have already gotten to see the final couple episodes of the season have been telling us we haven't seen nothing yet. So I'm not trying to get myself too hyped up, but I can't wait to see how they bring this to a close. And I know season 2 is already greenlit, so hope we don't have to wait too long for that. And anyway, with that all said, let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It's a watch-along format, so you just need to sync up your own footage with the time codes to reaction the entire episode. Get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here in the channel over there. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while. Change your order to support the channel. But guys, I just really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reaction, to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps out these videos. And with that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 8. Here we go.
What?
Interesting. All right. Putting everybody we've captured to the test.
You stole from us. You committed a litany of crimes with our technology. But today, you will repay your debt to society.
Is this going to be our first official Task Force X outing? 0 Day Part 1.
Come on! No. Hello?
Oh. Is he only now getting his super hearing?
Hello?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh. That's interesting. Oh, him being able to hear all these cries now? Oh, he's gonna...
Negative.
Oh.
After this operation, Superman will cease to be a problem.
Oh.
Permanently.
The General.
I was gonna say that now that he can hear everybody's cries all over the city, he's gonna be busier than ever. Or more stressed than ever.
Sorry if you tried to call. I forgot my charger. Superman put out the house fire? Superman flew us to school? Flame rose? Superman saved my uncle? Wow. Clark's been busy.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh
Jimmy.
my, yeah, see, look, he hasn't slept.
What's super hearing like?
It's nuts! I can hear, cat and tree. I
Again?
can hear everyone. And Jimmy. They have problems.
Oh God, that's so much coffee.
You been sleeping much, buddy?
Not for a few days, but
See, this is what I was worried about.
because I heard him. The General.
The guy who attacked you?
And destroyed Cadmus, and kidnapped Heatwave, Intergang, and every other person who touched his crazy tech weapons.
It's interesting though, he doesn't subsist solely on solar energy, I guess. So I don't think Superman can get tired as long as he's got sunlight. I don't think he needs sleep.
1 million new followers?
Oh my God.
Never mind. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy.
Whoops. Oh yeah. What she's experienced, what's that gonna do now? What in the world? Happy 1 week anniversary. A little excessive. Hey, just because some maybe go bad, that doesn't mean you automatically have to worry about yours.
That can't be you. Can it?
Lane.
Do you honestly think so?
Lane, good, you're here.
come with me, quickly. Today, I need you to assist our guest editorial writer. But I also need you to not freak out.
Why would I freak out?
Who is it?
It's Vicki Vale!
I know.
The reporter
Oh,
who broke
wow.
the Clean Industries inheritance scandal, who took down the Falcones. Perry, do you even know how many awards she's won?
Yes, it's very impressive, but
I have a poster of her in my bedroom.
Neat.
Lois Lane, it's an honor.
Nice to meet you, too. You know, when Pear Bear here gave me
Bear Bear.
we knew each other in college. I ran the #1 student newspaper in the country. Don't know who was #2.
me. That was me.
Hey, I still have pictures from then.
This is amazing.
That's
There's
funny.
Olsen.
And we're writing about the #1 greatest danger to Metropolis. Superman.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, General, where are you?
What do you mean you lost him? We need to know his whereabouts.
Lost? Lost who?
I can't find you.
Hey there.
Oh.
It's okay. My name is Superman. I'll find your parents. What's your name?
Libby?
Give me 1 second, Libby.
Libby? Libby?
Oh.
Honey, where are you? Libby! Mommy!
Reports of an invisible man. On a crime spree downtown, citizens are urged to stay indoors as he may be armed and dangerous.
Intergang. The Invisible Man.
Ah.
He's the one the General's looking for.
Superman's an overpowered vigilante who doesn't answer to anyone. I've got that award feeling about this. We'll interview people, get the dirt, show everyone Superman isn't to be trusted.
No, you can't.
Excuse me?
What I mean is, you should let us set up interviews for you. That's why you wanted our help, right?
Well, that and it annoyed Perry.
We call him Chief and he hates it.
I love it.
She wrote that down. That's great.
It's Clark.
The people on the
Sorry, I don't have much time. An invisible man is running around, and I think he's connected to the General.
Are you okay?
An invisible force broke the window at Morrison's pawn shop less than a minute ago.
Thanks, Jimmy. Lois, I'll be fine.
Be careful.
He's gonna overexert himself.
Let's go meet my final interview subject.
Superman's no hero.
He's the
Oh,
end of the world.
yo.
Listen now. Tell me everything.
Look at who it is again. Alex, is it? Oh, it's starting to become overbearing.
Superman is a criminal. He destroyed this tower, bankrupted Amazotech, and put thousands out of work, including me. He shows up out of the blue, same time as that crazy tech.
And what a coincidence that is. Superman wiped out good American jobs. He turned your city into a war zone. At what point will he destroy the rest of Metropolis?
He's not normal like you or me. Anything's possible.
Can't believe this. He's Superman. He uses his powers to save people.
And what happens when he decides that having powers means he doesn't have to follow our laws anymore? If he really wanted to hurt us, what could we do about it?
Lois, I know you saw this. Chill.
Just him having a bad day could spell the end for us. Can you really say we're safer with him overhead?
Yeah, uh-huh. Sounds like a little someone.
I think I've made my point.
Talking.
I got what I needed. Thanks, Alex. I'll be in touch.
Wait, he's a biased source.
Unlike your contacts?
That's different.
Vicky, you can't.
She got one she wanted, and that's all.
Wait, I just want to talk.
Oh God, okay. I just hope the driver's all right.
Huh? Heck, you could have killed someone.
Yeah, okay. Oof.
It was
Oh,
him.
great.
He's dangerous.
There's a huge accident, and Superman caused it.
I'm sorry. I was trying to save.
Oh no, no!
I'm sorry.
We need to stop her, or talk to Perry, or...
We need to get to Clark.
One little hiccup and the world turns on him.
Clark, what is going on?
I ran into some trouble.
You ran into a truck. You're burning yourself out. And I can see what they're saying about you.
Superman's dangerous. He should go back to where he came from. I've scared them, and I'm gonna have to fix that, but right now, I need to find the general before...
Well, maybe you shouldn't. At least not right now. Take a break from being Superman and just try being normal.
Normal.
Clark, no, I...
Come on, Kent. Focus.
You need sleep, buddy. You need an isolation chamber is what you need.
Leave me alone!
I'm not trying to hurt you.
Then let me go! I need to save my sister. They grabbed us after you ruined our bank job. I got away, but they got Siobhan and Albert. I found out that they're moving everyone out today to some new location. If I don't break them out now, I might never find them again. You can do whatever you want with me after. Just let me spring my sister and my best friend first.
I can't let you do that. Not alone.
No.
I'll help you get them back.
He's just vulnerable right now, man. This is gonna go sideways. What if it was a plant? What if Mist was part of the bait? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we're on a work release program. Can you guess what the job is?
Mist was bait. Jesus. God, man. Oh no. Everybody can fly too. Oh God. Jesus. On top of all this, he's exhausted.
I found a new backer for my parasite tech, and they hate you as much as I do.
Oh no.
We can't stop Clark, but we can stop Vicki. We'll talk to Perry.
Whoa, did you see what Vicki Vale just posted?
Metropolis Menace. The Ugly Truth About Superman by Vicki Vale, the Gotham Gazette's new editor-in-chief?
She used us to get promoted.
Wow.
This is gonna hurt Clark.
Lois.
It's like she already had it written, though, to put it out that fast. Bibbo! That account was Bibbo! Wow. Good God, man. Oh. Dude, I hope we learn more about this Clark's abilities. They gone? Yeah, I guess they retreated. Oh, whoop. Spoke too soon.
I told you, Superman. This ends when I'm dead.
down, Ivo. You're done when I say you're done, Ivo.
And now they have Clark.
You're no hero. You're the end of the world.
No, I only want to...
Shut him up.
Wow.
They're taking Clark.
Oh my. Oh, God damn it. I need to learn this every time that I can't pause it when I'm watching it on the website. God damn it. Okay. Let's end that recording because I want to see if they've updated it this time at all. That Mystery Alex. It's gotta be Lex, man. It's gotta be. Literally, just Alex is all they're listed as. Dude, tell me that spiel was not the most Lex Luthor shit you've ever heard. Damn. Oh my God. Honestly, this episode kind of had me on edge. The more Clark unlocks these abilities and doesn't quite have the time to adapt to them, just makes it so anxiety inducing, especially this one. The super hearing one and the X-ray vision is always one I feel like it takes the most to kind of rein that in, especially the hearing, because that can drive you mad, not being able to turn off, not having a moment of silence. And especially somebody like Clark who always wants to help, hearing every cry, like right now, we don't know what his radius is, like how much he's hearing. Like eventually I know like he can hear everything planet wise, and not being able to train that in and focus that out at this stage right now and being the person he is and hearing all these people's troubles all the time. He's just always working because if he hears it and ignores it, that is his choice at that point to let whatever bad is happening happen to that person. And Clark isn't the type of person to be able to shut that out. And we see it wearing on him, waning on him as he's losing sleep, just constantly helping people. Like he hasn't slept for like, what did he say? Like a day or 2 days, something like that. He's just been constantly going. And then he has one slip up. And that's the thing we see that a lot in comics, a lot specifically is people with these powers. The moment there's a hiccup, that responsibility you have with that immense power can instantly be turned into fear and or weaponized by anybody that already sees you as a potentiality for disaster were you to snap, or let's say have a bad day, not get enough sleep, snap, react, get emotional about anything. Like it does pose a threat. And while this could have been way worse, it could have been a different situation. It's not like an extreme. It's a minor little hiccup, but he did almost get a bunch of people killed by saving a life, though he didn't get out of the way, causing that wreck. And it scared people, man. And then on top of that, you have Vicki Vale, who pretty much came here with an opinion already. And she was like, oh, you just shoved biased people in my face. But she got one person, one individual that backed what she saw in her head. And that was all she needed to write her piece about him being a menace. Such hypocrisy. But she's right. I mean, like, that kind of stuff is what sells. That's what riles people up. And then you start painting this picture. And then how does that turn? And then I think this is going to accentuate and exacerbate Lois's current fears, having glimpsed in the multiverse and seen like what? They only showed her 3. That sphere only showed her 3 Clarks that went bad. I mean, hell, we saw more Loises than she saw evil Clarks. And we know the Hall. There's all these Loises that made this line. Like, and if there's only 3 on that recording that she got to, at least, maybe there's more on there that she didn't actually get to in the recording, but we only saw 3. It's a very small chance a Clark is going to go bad. It takes a very extreme circumstance or a completely different upbringing in a lot of these cases. So, like, I don't know. But now these seeds are planted in not just Lois, but now everybody else, especially after this event in the park. That was so staged. And I think Mist obviously doesn't want to be doing what he's doing in this situation, but it is in their best interest to go along with it. I mean, what is their alternative? You got to try. But for that to have worked, they had to have known Clark would have been the kind of guy that wouldn't have turned him down, even despite that. So like, even though that they're working like against what they actually believe in order for that plan to work. It's just backwards. And it's frustrating because people are like that, especially people who fear what they don't understand. Or we still don't know the general's backstory. We still don't know what happened to him to be like, to look at Superman and be like, threat. Other than the fact that Superman has these powers, and even if there's a 1% chance that he's like going to end everybody, you know, he's got to look at that possibility. So rather rein him in than let that possibility exist. But then you have psychopaths like Ivo, who was doing this shit just willy-nilly, though he did get his hands on that tech, and it's where'd that tech come from? Again, Vicki Vale did point out a very good point. It all came around the same time. I still think it's Kryptonian. I really think that's what we're building up towards, because again, every time he interacts with the Clark does, he gets these flashes and these visions of something. And I don't think that would happen if it wasn't Kryptonian. And then are we going to get back to his ship? Because he was getting completely overwhelmed in this point. And then in a moment of desperation, he went blue and turned the tide until Ivo got a hold of him. Because really, there's not a whole lot you can do in that situation. He figured, like on a one-on-one, I think it can work. Like the last time they fought. But right now, it just wasn't the situation that would have worked in Clark's favor. Once he got that, that power up, that fizzle, that surge that we've seen him get every now and then, every time there's a moment of desperation or something kicking in, like this survival instinct or whatever it is, we've seen this thing activate and he gets a swell of power. You know, one thing that may be is because in some instances, Superman has in the past placed mental limiters and blocks on his abilities to keep him from tearing through the planet by accident. Like he purposefully holds back as well as caps physically and mentally his abilities and what he has access to. And only when he breaks down those barriers does he get access to those power-ups. And I'm wondering if maybe this is maybe not voluntary because, again, he's not sure who he is and what he can do at this point. Maybe these barriers, maybe these limiters have been placed on him at birth or when he was sent from Krypton. Maybe these are something that has been implanted on him so that when he got to this planet, he just didn't straight destroy it and they only kind of break past or loosen or maybe temporarily unlock when he is in danger, potential threat, when it is essential to his objective. It's kind of what I'm kind of thinking right now. Otherwise, I don't really know how else to explain it, but I'm hoping the show does dive into it because I'm really interested about the power mechanics as they function here. Because we got some pieces that are contemporary to the stories and the comics that we're familiar with, but as other aspects of it hint towards some other things, but not so much in any kind of level of clarity. And he took down everybody else until Parasite was able to get the jump on him after he thought everybody was decimated. Everybody had fled, so he thought. Then he got jumped. Again, caught off guard, surprised, and maybe things would have been different if he had some sleep. Maybe they wouldn't have. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered at all at this point. But I really like the way they played on that with his increasing twitchiness and this lack of sleep and this constant need to be out in the world helping everybody to the point it was just going to naturally happen that something went wrong. And you could feel that in the way that the episode was paced. It was just really, really well done. I think this episode was just beautifully crafted from beginning to end to kind of build off of what we've had before and then climax into this cliffhanger at the end. It was just, like I said, it was just anxiety inducing. I thought they handled that really well. But in the end, it just makes me feel so bad because Clark is trying his best because he does have a heart at that. And now people are starting to doubt because of this. These people are getting their opinions in there. And then we're seeing these ways Clark is stretching himself thin. And then this multiverse thing has now planted these seeds of potential doubt in Lois's mind. And even though she's fighting for him, knows that her Clark isn't like that, there's still this inkling in the back of her mind that if he pushes himself too far, if something goes out awry or who knows, that could end up being where this goes. And we don't know. Again, this is unmapped. We don't know where this story is going to go. And I like that about it because it's its own very different take. But having little mini mech Gundam versions of these DC villains was kind of, again, that raises the stakes a little bit more because a lot of the times when you have these people teaming up, some of them can use their abilities to do things to keep them in the fight, like fly and whatever. Like Livewire can use her her electromagnetism to levitate in some situations as long as there's energy around. The rest of them, usually that's not the case. They all had the thrusters, they had speed, they are enhanced with this technology and level the playing field a little bit in some ways against Superman. Once I saw they were zip zooming around in the sky, I was like, oh God, this is going to be rough. I can't wait to see where they go from here. But now he's captured. Now he's going to get this one-on-one intimate time with the general. And I hope we finally figure out who the fuck this guy is. Anyway, guys, that's about all I got right now. I'm going to get to work on editing this. So let me know what you guys thought. What did you think of this episode? Where do you think this is going to go? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. It really helps us out. If you want to see the full-length reaction, remember this on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Man, share Ryan, Karen, York, Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Contrell, and Eric Official. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.